Hey, welcome to Diary of a Makeup Artist. Today our look is going to be on the bridal side. I received a request from a viewer and she would like me to do a look showing a bridal look for a beach wedding. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and start with today. Just want to give you guys a couple of tips. When you are getting married on the beach, you want to keep the makeup very light. And just keep the skin just really nice and glowing, and you want it to look really natural. You don't want to really kick on a lot of makeup, and just keep it really natural. So first thing I'm going to do is start with some mineral powder, and I'm using the MAC mineral powder. It's fairly new, just came out a little while ago, but mineral makeup tends to be a lot lighter. So I'm going to use this one, and this particular one is an actual foundation, so you really don't have to use a liquid foundation if you don't want to. You can just use this. So I've already prepped my skin with moisturizer, eye cream, so I'm going to go ahead and start just buffing on the mineral powder. Just using soft circular motions. And this one works well as you kind of heat it up. So doing the buffing motions, you'll add some heat to it, and that'll give you just more of a smoother appearance. You really want your skin to look really nice and flawless. And that's what this mineral foundation will do for you. I'm just using a really kind of firm tip brush. You can use like a kabuki brush for this too if you like. That would be a good brush to use when you're buffing on foundation. Okay, so as you can see, skin is really nice, smooth. And that's just very little makeup, which is good, especially if you're going to be out on the beach. You know it's going to be hot, and you know, depending on the time of day that you're going to be getting married. Okay. And now I'm going to use the Duo. This is the Mineralize Duo that came out a little while ago. And it has half powder, half mineral powder in a press form. And then you also have the shimmer part as well. So I'm just going to use this just right underneath my eyes, just for a little more coverage. Okay. Next I'm going to use the shimmer part, and I'm going to use the same buffing brush. This I'm going to use to add a highlight. Very soft highlight. Now in this Duo, this particular shimmer is very strong and concentrated, so you don't really want to mix the two together when you're trying to apply it. You don't want to do that. You just kind of tap on it and get some off, because other than that you'll have tons of shimmer on, probably way more than you want. So just a little tip about that. And I'm just placing the highlight just on all of the raised planes, all of my highlight areas here. Okay, and you can start to see that the skin is starting to look really nice and glowing and healthy. Okay, next I'm going to use some blush, and the color that I'm going to be using is called Loverush. It's right here. It's kind of a berry tone, just really soft. I'm just going to smile slightly so that I could get it just right on the apples. And just lightly tapping the blush just to get enough color. Again, you can hit the sides of your nose, your chin, and just right around your forehead area, just to get a nice even color. Okay, next we're going to move on to the eyes, and I'm just going to base my eyes with Painterly Paint Pot. Just grab a brush here. So just very minimal of the paint pot, because you're not really placing it on for color, you're just placing it on for a base and just to give your eyeshadow something to stick to. Okay, next, I'm going to move right along to eyeshadows. Now, the colors I'm going to be using today are going to be somewhat warm, and then we'll have just a little pop of color in there, just a small amount. The first shadow I'm going to start with is MAC's Ricepaper eyeshadow, and it's going to be this middle one here. And it's a really pretty gold, satiny color. Okay, so we're just placing a small amount of rice paper from the lash line up to the crease and blending off. Okay, and next for our highlight, we're going to use patina, which is almost like a goldish silver kind of color. So it's going to be a very soft highlight. And we're placing that right on the brow bone. And I'm placing it on the brow bone and just blending down. Okay, and just repeating the same thing on the other side. Okay, so very clean, natural beauty. I'm gonna add a little bit of Motif eyeshadow. It's right on the lid. And this is like a gold, kind of a goldish pink. It's kind of hard to tell on here, but it's this middle color. And it's like it looks gold when you first look at it, but it comes out almost like an opal pink. Very pretty color. So we're adding just a really nice pop of color, but not over the top. So I'm just blending the motif together with the patina.